Good afternoon everyone, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Today I had a request about learning the crossover move. It's one of my favourite moves, you know, when you shift your defender from one way to the other. But I think one of the important facts to a crossover that is key is not the actual crossover, it's everything else leading up into the crossover. For me, my crossover works because I have a good hezi. But I can go one way pretty solid and I can beat my defender going one way. Defenders usually recognize that. They read the patterns and they realize that because I can go hard one way, they have to respect that, which allows me to go the opposite way with the crossover. For example, when I'm sizing up my defender, I'm dribbling the ball, there's usually a point where the ball is going to hang up in the air. For me, this is how I do it. So the ball sort of hangs in the air. When it reaches that point, that's when I'll look to push off and go to my left hand. I'm left-handed, so I really like to get to my left hand and I like to go strong going left. So I'll show you what that looks like. This is the hezi, so this is the setup. So a few times after I do this move here, where I go, as you can see I'm pushing off this foot here, I'm going, that's when I'll get him with the crossover. And it's pretty much a counter to me going to my left. It's just a counter. Now I'm going right. So it's pretty much the same movement, using the same sort of pattern, same movement. So I'm coming into it, pause, bang. Naturally you're gonna drop and anticipate me going that way, but I'm actually gonna get you going this way. And that's pretty much where the crossover comes from. It's nothing special. As long as you can go one way strong, you can get to a point going to my left or to my right, and then I can counter it going to my right or to my left. That's basically it. I do have one more finisher that I like to use to get into the shot. So I got 3 moves off this one little, the final counter to that is my shot. So I'll come into it, pull back, and I'll find my shot. That's the 3rd one, okay? So I'll come into it, pull back, that's my shot. All right. Hey, I got some random guys over here. Let me see if it works on these guys. I want to see if they want to guard me. Good. I want to hit that shot again. If you're ever down at the Nerang PCYC, this is the guy right here.
Got you. Free membership if you want.
Free membership, even though I still pay. Can I just ask you some questions?
Yeah.
Like, obviously when I told you to come up, it was just random, right?
Yeah.
How did it feel when you were defending me? Like, how did it feel like trying to stay in front of those sort of what I was doing? Was there anything you noticed about anything? Or?
I think especially your change of tempo, especially when you're coming down. So when you check the ball with me, you're a bit slow at the start, but then as soon as you change that tempo into that hezi, made me get off guard, which made me feel important.
Yeah. So would you say every time I set it up, you kind of like?
Yeah, made me fall back a little bit, which gave you that opening to cut through. So.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Nah, chill.
All right. Do you have an Instagram or something?
I have an Instagram, JamieHolder21.
Boom.
Follow me.
Give me a dunk. Give us a dunk. Give us a dunk. The saying today is train insane or remain the same. Get in.